we're back with Brandon, one of the traders on the desk, to talk about another best practice. These are really short videos that we're really trying to hit home on some of the best things that we're seeing traders on the desk do. Brandon, help us understand what we're looking at and what we're going to talk about today.
So what you're looking at are some trade annotations of mine. So essentially what these four charts are showing you are intraday charts, intraday on the right, and then a daily on the left. And it's me annotating them, pointing out some signals that I saw. And I typically do these on the biggest movers on the days with setups that I trade well that make sense to me. So I actually started doing this exercise about a month ago as the market conditions started to shift. And I found that this exercise of taking screenshots of the charts that make the most sense to me has really helped me adapt to new market conditions and trade the setups I trade well. It gives me a lot of clarity. And at the end of each week, I can go back to this folder that I created of these annotated charts, and I can look at them and I can see how certain setups play out. And to go beyond that, what I can also do is when I have a setup that is setting up like one of these setups. So for example, if we have a positive earnings reaction, broken daily setup setting up, I can know how I can execute this similarly to how it has recently played out.
So what I love is two things here. One, the fact that you found something that works for you, and you did it in a market environment that was shifting. So this isn't, you're not looking at trade setups from 6 months ago. You might not be able to find examples of those trade setups from 6 months ago, but you're looking at these every single day, right? At the end of the day?
Correct, yes.
Okay, and the second thing I love is at the end of the week, you're reviewing the ones that you put together throughout the week, right?
Yes.
So you're getting that feedback loop of this is what I'm seeing, and then at the end of the week, you can review that entire week and say these are the things that worked this past week.
Exactly. And then going beyond that, once I recognize that, if I recognize any common patterns within the week of setups that may not be playing out as much as they used to, or setups that are playing out more than they were before, I may be able to tweak my playbook a little bit for this market environment to help adapt and shift to that.
And so really quickly, let's go through one example. I think I like the one just below this, actually.
This one?
That one.
Great. So this was a trade played out on Dash. This was an earnings trade. I call it a positive earnings reaction, broken down daily fade resistance. And basically the criteria is a stock that has a broken down daily. I consider that more than 30% down from its 52-week highs. It's gapping up more than 10% after a positive earnings reaction. And then you sort of get some weakness off the open or pop off the open, but then you get a pop into a level of resistance and it fades off from there. So that's what happened on Dash here, where it was down more than 50% from its 52-week highs. It was gapping up more than 10%, and there was clear pre-market support coming in right here. And after Dash broke through that level, it popped above VWAP, and it actually rejected that level really well. And you could have taken a really nice risk-to-reward trade there and faded it down into the afternoon session.
And what I love about this is, A, we were talking about it live as it was playing out. So this is kind of a fun example. But focusing on the habit, I love the fact that you're going through things and making sure they make sense to you. You know, you're not just saying, oh, I'm trading this because it's gapping up into resistance. You're being very clear about what you're looking for. So then the next time, like you said, when there's something gapping up more than 10% and it's down more than 30% from the highs, you can think, oh, I remember this price action sort of played out last time. Let's go look at a couple of those charts and see how it played out. And you're building this like database in your own mind and you know, obviously right here as well, of examples that you can analyze. And then how would I ideally execute in that example? What am I looking for to get involved? Where am I looking to manage my risk against? And what would I look to really use as a profit target? Those are how we develop playbooks. And this is a great example of how we adjust our playbook in a shifting market environment.
Exactly. So for example, about a month or two ago, this setup was not in my playbook. After starting this exercise, and I realized that this was a setup that played out on a consistent basis over the past month or two, I added it to my playbook, and it's rewarded me greatly since I've been trading it. It's been working out well.
Just so people understand, how long does it take you to do this every day?
A single chart, it takes no more than 3 to 5 minutes. I can spend 20 to 30 minutes getting through 5 or 6 charts a night, which is more than enough.
And you probably really can find 5 or 6 in this market.
Oh yeah, exactly.
But some markets you'll only find 1 or 2. But if you just invest that 3 to 5 minutes and do this, I think it's going to help everyone's trading.
I definitely think it will too. And then to add further, once the market conditions do change again, you can create a new folder and then you can add setups for that market condition into that folder. And then you will really be able to adapt to market conditions swiftly once the conditions change, as you know what's working.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing this, and I look forward to more good trading from you.
Hey, go ahead and click our subscribe button so you don't miss any of the videos that we're producing for you in the trading community. And please take the time to add your feedback in the comments section for what videos you'd like for us to produce next and what you found helpful from this video. From all of us at S&B, train and trade well.